So the history test is a beast. A common phrase that they use at OCS is that they're gonna make you drink out of a fire hydrant, and for 2 weeks it is just that. From the Revolutionary War all the way on global war on terrorism, they're just covering battle after battle, war after war, and it gets crazy. You learn a lot about a ton of different generals and officers and NCOs and their contributions, and it is overwhelming. I would say study, but study for the right things. And there's a whole study guide. So I kind of messed up. So I failed the history test the first time because I didn't know that there was a study guide. Not the ones that OC meaning officer candidates, not the one that OCs would produce, but one that I think they might give like a study guide or something, but it pretty much like covers like, hey, during this section they're gonna cover 3 of these subjects, and the 3 of them is gonna be random. And this subject they're gonna cover this, but they're not gonna cover it. So it like went over all of that and how the test was gonna be. I didn't see that until test day, so I'm literally trying to cram that into my brain. The more like 30 minutes before test, I failed. But you get what you put in, and truthfully, I don't really study much at all because Army test, I thought it'd be easy, underestimated it. I failed, so I take full responsibility. Second time, passed, whatever. But how the test is formatted, it's like multiple choice, circle the correct answers, but you got to circle like all the correct answers, not just partial, because it's all or nothing. And then another part is what I said. I said true and false, all or nothing, and then another section was, oh man, it really wasn't even that long ago, but kind of forgot now. But pretty much, I guess like what I'm trying to get at is regarding the battles. All you have to remember is how did the battle go? Was it good? Was it bad? And then within war, there are different functions of war. So you got to know, like, did they use a good element of surprise? Did they use good, whatever else that there was? Holy crap, I'm actually embarrassed because I kind of forgot all of that. But they'll teach you that. At the beginning, though, I think it was 10 of them. They'll give you like 10 warfighting functions. And then throughout every single battle during history weeks, they're going to go over like, oh, this battle was good because he used this warfighting function well, but it didn't use this war function. So on the test, like, for example, it'll be like, oh, on the Battle of Shenandoah, they used maneuverability well. And then another phrase will be like a complete different battle. Like during the Battle of Gettysburg, they used maneuverability poorly, and you got to write like true or false, but it's like how, it's like, I don't know. It's one of those statements where it's like two complete different subjects, but you got to know that this one did this well and that one did that well. And then if you know that, then you can write true, I don't know if that makes sense. But overall, if you fail, you do like a 2-hour long review where essentially he doesn't give you the answers, not really, but kind of at the same time. Just point. He doesn't give you the answers, but he points you in the right directions. And let's just say there was 32 of us that failed, which is more than our cadre has seen. But a lot of us failed, and all of us passed the second time around. So if you don't pass the first time, trust me, you'll be straight. It'll be pretty stressful, to be honest with you, just the thought of like getting recycled. Yeah, but just study. I mean, all of you guys are going to create study guides, and there'll be plenty of resources. So just, I guess, study what's important. Instead of studying all the history and the insides out, study how they're going to quiz you on, which is, did the battle go good? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What warfighting function did they use? And did they use it well or poorly? Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's all it is. Good luck.